Welcome back to the Old Photo Vault channel. Shirley Eaton posing gracefully on the grass. London, 1967. This photograph belongs to a fascinating era of cinematic transition, the late 1960s, when British cinema balanced between the fading elegance of the Golden Age and the bold experimentation of the swinging London movement. Shirley Eaton, already known internationally for her iconic role in Goldfinger, 1964, was at the height of her fame when The Scorpio Letters was released. The film itself was part of the Cold War spy craze that dominated popular culture, echoing the intrigue and glamour of the James Bond series. Her soft, summery look in this image contrasts beautifully with the sharp, secretive world of espionage she inhabited on screen. The photo captures not only Eaton's enduring allure, but also the mood of a decade: youthful, liberated, and irresistibly stylish, poised on the edge of cultural revolution. Lawrence Harvey and Leslie Parrish sharing a tender moment on set. Hollywood, 1962. This still from the Manchurian Candidate captures the deceptive calm of a film steeped in paranoia and Cold War tension. Beneath the warmth of their embrace lies the unease of a world divided by ideology and fear. The early 1960s saw cinema daring to confront political manipulation and psychological control, themes that defined this haunting masterpiece. Harvey's poised intensity and Parrish's gentle affection mirror the film's contrast between tenderness and menace. Looking back, this image feels like a rare breath of intimacy amid one of the most chilling allegories of its era, a love scene shadowed by the anxieties of a generation on edge. Diana Dors in a haunting still from Yield to the Night. London, 1956. The image captures Dors at her most vulnerable yet defiant, framed in the chiaroscuro shadows that defined post-war British cinema. This film marked a turning point in her career, breaking free from her blonde bombshell image to reveal a depth and tragic humanity that startled audiences. Britain in the mid-1950s was still emerging from the austerity of war, and its films reflected a raw, psychological tension beneath the glamour. Her expression here, somewhere between remorse and resignation, embodies the disillusionment of a generation facing moral grayness. Through this single frame, Dors transcends mere stardom to become a symbol of both beauty and reckoning in a nation learning to confront its own darkness. Anita Ekberg, reclining in a glamorous portrait. Rome, 1959. This image captures the height of Anita Ekberg's allure, just before her immortal role in Fellini's La Dolce Vita would forever define her legacy. The late 1950s were a golden age of cinematic sensuality, when European cinema began to rival Hollywood's dominance with boldness and sophistication. Ekberg, a Swedish actress who conquered the Italian and American screens, embodied the modern woman, confident, radiant, and unapologetically free. Her relaxed pose and the zebra-striped pillow hint at the era's fascination with exotic luxury and jet-set decadence. More than a pin-up, she became the living symbol of post-war Europe's rediscovery of beauty, pleasure, and life's intoxicating sweetness. Cary Grant, Susie Parker, and Jane Mansfield in a promotional portrait for Kiss Them For Me. Hollywood, 1957. This photograph radiates the charm and sophistication of late 1950s Hollywood, a time when glamour was polished to perfection under studio lights. Kiss Them For Me, a romantic comedy set against the backdrop of post-war restlessness, brought together three distinctly different stars: Grant's effortless wit, Parker's refined allure, and Mansfield's effervescent sensuality. The film reflected the shifting mood of America, caught between duty and indulgence, tradition and temptation. Behind their poised smiles lies a subtle commentary on fame, beauty, and the fleeting nature of post-war optimism. In this still, the trio personifies the elegance and exuberance of an era when cinema celebrated both style and the quiet ache beneath it. Sybil Shepherd as J.C. Farrow in The Last Picture Show. Texas, 1971. This haunting image captures Sybil Shepherd at the dawn of her career, embodying the restless youth of small-town America in Peter Bogdanovich's melancholy masterpiece. The early 1970s marked a turning point in American cinema, an era when glamour gave way to realism, and innocence met disillusionment under the harsh light of change. Her expression, poised between defiance and vulnerability, reflects a generation caught in transition, yearning for meaning amid fading traditions. The dusty streets, silent theaters, and endless horizons of the film linger like a broken promise. In this moment, Shepherd's quiet intensity becomes a mirror for an entire nation coming of age in black and white. Mara Lane in a studio portrait session, Los Angeles, 1959. Mara Lane, one of the striking faces of the 1950s, embodied the bridge between the golden glamour of post-war Hollywood and the bold sensuality of the coming decade. This image, with its confident pose and elegant lace ensemble, reflects how photography of the era began to embrace individuality and allure over mere perfection. Lane, an actress and model, captured the cosmopolitan sophistication that mirrored America's fascination with European style and freedom. The ornate stool and minimal background highlight her as the centerpiece, a symbol of both poise and rebellion. In this frozen moment, the essence of late 50s femininity gleams, graceful, daring, and utterly unforgettable. Dean Martin and Anne Margaret, performing on From Hollywood with Love, Los Angeles, 1969. This luminous moment captures two icons of mid-century entertainment at their peak, surrounded by chandeliers and the sparkle of vintage television glamour. The late 1960s variety specials were more than shows. They were celebrations of charisma, charm, and the timeless allure of live performance. Dean Martin, the effortless crooner with his trademark ease, shares the stage with Anne Margaret, the fiery Scandinavian-born dynamo whose presence radiated both elegance and energy. Their laughter and chemistry embody the optimistic spirit of Hollywood before the cultural tides of the 1970s would reshape it. Here, amid pearls and candlelight, the golden age of televised sophistication glows one last time. Anne Margaret in a scene from Kitten with a Whip, Hollywood, 1964. This image captures Anne Margaret at her most intense, wielding both vulnerability and danger in equal measure. Released during a period when American cinema was beginning to explore darker, more rebellious themes, Kitten with a Whip reflected the growing tension between innocence and chaos in 1960s youth culture. Anne Margaret's wild expression and disheveled hair symbolize the turbulent energy of an era breaking free from post-war restraint. Beneath the dramatic lighting, she embodies a new kind of heroine, volatile, magnetic, and unpredictable. The photo freezes not just a performance, but a moment when Hollywood itself flirted with the thrill of moral upheaval. Ava Gardner and Sid Charisse relaxing between takes on the MGM lot, Hollywood, 1949. This candid glimpse into the golden age of cinema captures two of Hollywood's most radiant stars at ease amidst the bustle of studio life. The late 1940s marked a peak in the power of MGM Studios, where glamour was both crafted and lived. Ava Gardner, with her magnetic allure, and Sid Charisse, famed for her grace and dancer's poise, represented two facets of post-war femininity, sultry mystery and elegant precision. Their casual laughter and relaxed poses reveal a softer side to the meticulous artifice of the era's stardom. Beneath the studio lights, this photo preserves the fleeting serenity of two legends before the cameras rolled once more on Hollywood's Dream Factory. Burt Lancaster and Gina Lollobrigida performing high above the ring in Trapeze. Paris, 1956. This striking image captures the daring glamour of mid-century cinema, when physical artistry and emotional tension intertwined beneath the big top. Trapeze was more than a film about circus life. It was a showcase of human ambition, rivalry, and desire set against the vertiginous heights of performance. Lancaster, a former acrobat himself, brought authenticity and muscular grace to the role, while Lollobrigida embodied European sensuality and strength in one of her most iconic performances. The 1950s fascination with spectacle and romance finds its purest expression here, where danger and beauty balance on a single wire. The applause of the crowd below feels almost secondary to the fragile, blazing connection between two stars suspended in motion. Catherine Deneuve captured in a quiet, elegant moment. Paris, 1966. This portrait embodies the effortless grace that made Catherine Deneuve the face of French cinema in the 1960s. Her poised smile and minimalist style reflect the new sophistication of post-war Europe, where youth and intellect began to redefine beauty. The soft lighting and domestic setting contrast with the magnetic aura she carried both on and off screen. At this time, Deneuve was becoming an international icon through films like Repulsion and The Umbrellas of Cherbourg, blending innocence with enigma. This image preserves the calm before her ascent into legend. A serene snapshot of the woman who would come to personify timeless Parisian elegance. Clark Gable and Claudette Colbert in a charming moment from It Happened One Night, California, 1934. This still captures the effortless chemistry that defined one of cinema's earliest and most beloved romantic comedies. Directed by Frank Capra during the Great Depression, the film's wit and warmth offered audiences both laughter and escape in a time of hardship. Gable's roguish charm and Colbert's quick intelligence created a dynamic that redefined screen romance, sparking a template for screwball comedies that would dominate Hollywood for years to come. Their playful tension, set against the open American landscape, symbolized the era's longing for freedom, adventure, and connection. This moment endures as a timeless testament to how love, humor, and humanity can triumph even in the toughest of times. Colleen Moore and Robert Ellis in a scene from Success at Any Price, Hollywood, 1934. This evocative still captures the tension and ambition that defined America's pre-code cinema, an era briefly free from censorship before the moral clampdown of the production code. Success at Any Price told the story of ruthless aspiration in the modern corporate world, mirroring the anxieties of a society clawing its way out of the Great Depression. Colleen Moore, once the symbol of the carefree jazz age, here embodied a more mature, conflicted woman caught between integrity and survival. The sleek Art Deco setting and crisp tailoring reflect the allure and the emptiness of material success. In this moment of quiet confrontation, the film's title becomes a question. What must one sacrifice to truly succeed? Diana Dors, posing by the pool at the Venice Film Festival. Venice, 1955. This image captures the radiant glamour and daring confidence that made Diana Dors Britain's answer to Hollywood's blonde bombshells. At just 23, her arrival at the Venice Film Festival caused an international sensation, symbolizing post-war Britain's bold new spirit of modernity and allure. Draped in a dramatic cape and a glittering bikini, Dors embodied a mix of showmanship and sophistication that captivated photographers and audiences alike. The mid-1950s marked a turning point when European cinema began to rival Hollywood in style and sensuality. And Dors, with her playful charm, stood at that shimmering intersection. This photo remains an emblem of an era when film stars gleamed like myths under Mediterranean sunlight. Doris Day and James Stewart in a tense moment. From The Man Who Knew Too Much, London, 1956. This scene from Alfred Hitchcock's masterful thriller captures the perfect balance between suspense and emotion that defined his storytelling. The Man Who Knew Too Much was a remake of Hitchcock's own 1934 film, transformed here into a sweeping study of fear, love, and parental desperation. Stewart's anxious intensity and Day's heartfelt vulnerability create a powerful human core amid the cold mechanics of espionage. Hitchcock used their chemistry to explore how ordinary people react when thrown into extraordinary danger. The stark lighting and close framing heighten the tension, freezing a moment of dread and determination, an image that remains one of the defining icons of 1950s cinematic suspense. Montgomery Clift and Elizabeth Taylor in A Tender Moment from a Place in the Sun, California, 1951. This poignant image captures the haunting intimacy at the heart of George Stevens's Academy Award-winning masterpiece. A Place in the Sun distilled the post-war American dream into a tragic love story about ambition, desire, and moral downfall. Clift's quiet vulnerability and Taylor's luminous beauty created a chemistry that transcended the screen, symbolizing both passion and doomed idealism. Shot in shimmering black and white, the film marked a new emotional depth in Hollywood storytelling, where psychology and realism replaced glamour and artifice. This serene lakeside scene, so deceptively peaceful, mirrors the tension between love and fate that drives the entire film, a reflection of how beauty and tragedy can exist side by side. Thelma Todd and Zay Sue Pitts sharing a comedic exchange on set, Hollywood, 1931. This still captures the delightful chemistry of one of early sound cinema's most beloved comedy duos. Thelma Todd and Zay Sue Pitts brought a uniquely feminine wit to the screen during an era dominated by slapstick men, blending charm, naivety, and impeccable timing. Their films for Hal Roach Studios in the early 1930s reflected a moment of creative freedom before the production code reshaped Hollywood's humor and morality. The cozy domestic setting here, paired with their expressive faces, highlights how much comedy of the time relied on personality and gesture rather than elaborate setups. In this fleeting moment, we glimpse the warmth and intelligence that made their partnership sparkle. A reminder of the golden, laughter-filled dawn of the talkie era. Fred MacMurray and Carole Lombard in a lively scene from Hands Across the Table, Hollywood, 1935. This sparkling still captures the effervescent charm of the screwball comedy era, when quick wit and romantic tension defined American cinema's golden laughter. Hands Across the Table, directed by Mitchell Lyson, paired two of Paramount's brightest stars, Lombard, the queen of screwball elegance, and MacMurray, the affable everyman. Their playful expressions here embody the film's theme: love found not in luxury, but in laughter and unexpected connection. Released during the Great Depression, the movie offered audiences a dreamscape of sophistication and humor amid hardship. In this moment, with Lombard's ruffled sleeves and MacMurray's bemused grin, Hollywood's light-hearted resilience shines at its purest. Humphrey Bogart, Elizabeth Scott, and Morris Karnofsky in a tense car scene from Dead Reckoning, Hollywood, 1947. This still epitomizes the moody elegance of post-war film noir, where shadows, suspicion, and desire intertwined beneath the polished surface of American life. Dead Reckoning followed Bogart's archetypal anti-hero, a war veteran drawn into a web of deceit and betrayal, while Elizabeth Scott's smoky allure embodied the classic femme fatale. The confined car setting heightens the film's claustrophobic tension, suggesting danger lurking even in casual conversation. Cinematographer Leo Tover's sleek lighting and reflective surfaces created an atmosphere of moral ambiguity that defined the genre. This image, poised between charm and menace, captures a world where love is perilous and every glance hides a secret. Hedy Lamarr in a studio portrait for Ziegfeld Girl, Hollywood, 1941. This luminous photograph captures the timeless allure of Hedy Lamarr, one of the most captivating figures of Hollywood's golden age. Draped in elegance, her poised expression and intricate costume embody the refined glamour of early 1940s MGM cinema. Yet behind the striking beauty was a brilliant mind. Lamarr co-invented a frequency-hopping communication system, that would later inspire modern Wi-Fi and Bluetooth technology. This duality between screen goddess and scientific pioneer makes her legacy uniquely powerful. The image, steeped in chiaroscuro light, symbolizes both mystery and intellect, reflecting how Hedy Lamarr transcended the boundaries of the era that tried to define her. Judy Garland and Gene Kelly in a heartfelt moment from For Me and My Gal, Hollywood, 1942. This image captures the tender chemistry between two of MGM's brightest stars in a film that marked Gene Kelly's screen debut. Set during World War I, For Me and My Gal resonated deeply with audiences entering another global conflict, blending romance, patriotism, and the healing power of music. Judy Garland, radiant and emotionally rich, brought warmth and humanity to her performance, while Kelly's dynamic energy hinted at the future of Hollywood's musical innovation. The close, almost trembling intimacy of this scene reflects both love and sacrifice, core themes of the era's wartime storytelling. In their gaze, the glamour of the studio system meets the raw emotion of a world at war. Joan Crawford and Anne Blyth behind the scenes of Mildred Pierce, Hollywood, 1945. This candid moment from the set of Mildred Pierce reveals a rare warmth between two actresses whose on-screen relationship was famously charged with tension and betrayal. Directed by Michael Curtis, the film became a defining work of post-war film noir, blending domestic melodrama with hard-edged suspense. Joan Crawford's portrayal of a self-made woman battling love, ambition, and maternal sacrifice earned her an Academy Award and revived her career. Anne Blyth, as the treacherous daughter Veda, embodied the seductive cruelty lurking beneath 1940s glamour. In this behind-the-scenes photograph, their smiles and easy camaraderie offer a glimpse beyond the shadows, a fleeting reminder of humanity within Hollywood's most haunting masterpiece. Joanne Drew in a dramatic scene from Red River, Texas, 1948. This striking still from Howard Hawks' Red River captures the emotional intensity that elevated the Western genre into mythic territory. Joanne Drew, portraying Tess Millay, stands defiant amid the dust and tension of a cattle drive that mirrors the rugged spirit of post-war America. Red River was a landmark film. Its realism, moral complexity, and psychological depth reshaped the image of the frontier hero. Against the vast, sunlit plains, Drew's presence brings both tenderness and resolve, a reminder that strength in the West was not only forged by men. The film's enduring power lies in moments like this, where human emotion cuts through the endless horizon of legend. Judy Garland with Terry the Terrier, Toto, behind the scenes of The Wizard of Oz, Hollywood, 1939. This heartwarming photograph captures the gentle bond between Judy Garland and her loyal co-star, Toto, during the making of one of cinema's most beloved classics. The Wizard of Oz represented a triumph of imagination and technical innovation, bringing color, music, and wonder to audiences on the brink of World War II. Garland, just 17 at the time, embodied Dorothy's innocence and longing with a sincerity that made her performance timeless. The playful tenderness in this candid moment contrasts beautifully with the film's magical grandeur, reminding us that its enduring power lies not only in fantasy, but in the simple, human warmth at its core. Kim Novak on the set of The Man with the Golden Arm, Hollywood, 1955. This evocative behind-the-scenes image captures Kim Novak during the making of Otto Preminger's groundbreaking drama, a film that pushed the boundaries of what Hollywood dared to portray in the 1950s. The Man with the Golden Arm told the harrowing story of addiction and redemption, with Frank Sinatra delivering one of his most acclaimed performances. Novak's introspective pose here reflects the film's raw emotional tone, a world of neon lights and quiet despair hidden beneath polished surfaces. Her striped blouse and weary expression seem to bridge glamour and realism, marking the rise of a new, more vulnerable kind of screen femininity. In this still moment, we see not just a movie star, but an artist caught in the emotional gravity of modern cinema. Norma Shearer enjoying a day at the beach, California, circa late 1930s. This charming photograph shows MGM's First Lady of the Screen, Norma Shearer, in a rare, candid moment of laughter and ease, far from the dramatic glamour that defined her film roles. Reclining on the sand with her beloved dog, Shearer radiates warmth and confidence, qualities that also shaped her trailblazing Hollywood career. Known for portraying intelligent, modern women who defied convention, she helped redefine the image of femininity in early sound cinema. Her 1930 Oscar-winning performance in The Divorcee broke taboos surrounding female independence and sexuality, paving the way for future generations of actresses. Here, however, beneath the California sun, she is simply Norma, playful, content, and unguarded, a glimpse of humanity behind the legend of MGM's golden age. Lana Turner, Kirk Douglas, and cast in The Bad and the Beautiful, 1952. This elegant behind-the-scenes moment from Vincente Minnelli's The Bad and the Beautiful captures the artifice and allure of classic Hollywood itself. Lana Turner stands at the center, radiant in a shimmering gown, embodying the archetype of the screen goddess, both adored and consumed by the machinery around her. Kirk Douglas, kneeling nearby, mirrors the obsessive drive of his character, a ruthless producer who molds and manipulates others for cinematic perfection. The film, often regarded as one of Hollywood's most incisive self-portraits, explores ambition, ego, and the price of stardom. In this image, the surrounding figures, stylists, assistants, and observers, reinforce the illusion of glamour as a collective performance. Turner's poised stillness amid the flurry of activity encapsulates the paradox at the film's heart. The beauty of creation, born from chaos and control. Still from The Strawberry Blonde, 1941, Warner Brothers. This photo captures a charming moment from The Strawberry Blonde, directed by Raoul Walsh and starring James Cagney, Olivia de Havilland, Rita Hayworth, and Jack Carson. Set in turn-of-the-century New York, the film mixes romance, humor, and nostalgia. The elegant costumes and gentle expressions reflect the film's wistful look, back at a more innocent time. It remains one of Hollywood's most beloved romantic comedies from the early 1940s. Publicity Still of Rhonda Fleming, the Queen of Technicolor. This glamorous portrait features American actress Rhonda Fleming, celebrated for her vivid beauty and radiant presence on screen. Known as the Queen of Technicolor, she became one of the most photographed stars of the 1940s and 1950s. Her striking red hair and green eyes made her a natural fit for early color films. This image perfectly captures the elegance and allure that defined Hollywood's golden era. Sharon Tate and Ingrid Pitt at Heathrow Airport, London, 1969. The two actresses stand side by side in chic mini coats, embodying the effortless glamour of late 60s London. Tate's soft expression contrasts with Pitt's confident poise, capturing the dual spirit of innocence and sophistication that defined the era. The black and white tones lend the image a cinematic coolness, echoing the look of British mod culture. It feels like a fleeting moment, stylish, modern, and touched by the melancholy beauty of a changing decade. Still from Fort Apache, 1948. This elegant still captures Shirley Temple and John Agar in John Ford's classic Western Fort Apache. The film, part of Ford's Cavalry trilogy, explores duty, pride, and conflict on the American frontier. Temple and Agar, then married in real life, bring tenderness and innocence to their scenes together. The soft lighting and poised expressions highlight Ford's ability to blend human emotion with the grandeur of the Old West. Publicity portrait of Stella Stevens, 1963. This black and white portrait showcases Stella Stevens, one of Hollywood's most radiant stars of the 1960s. Known for her charm and comedic timing, Stevens became a popular figure in both film and television. Her confident pose and warm smile capture the playful yet sophisticated allure that defined her screen presence. The photo reflects the polished glamour of mid-century Hollywood publicity imagery. Publicity model of King Kong, 1933. This remarkable black and white photograph captures the massive head and shoulders model of King Kong being transported through New York City in 1933. The model was used to promote the groundbreaking film King Kong, one of cinema's earliest and most influential monster movies. The image highlights the ambitious scale of early Hollywood special effects and marketing. It's a fascinating glimpse into how movie magic and spectacle were brought to life in the golden age of film. Vivien Leigh and David O. Selznick at the 12th Academy Awards, 1940. This candid moment captures actress Vivien Leigh and producer David O. Selznick celebrating their triumph at the 1940 Oscars. Leigh had just won Best Actress for her unforgettable portrayal of Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind, while Selznick accepted the award for Best Picture. The image radiates the glamour and excitement of Hollywood's golden age. Elegance, achievement, and history fall in one frame. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through classic Hollywood moments, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to keep the golden age of cinema alive. Your support helps bring more timeless stories and legendary stars back to the spotlight. See you in the next video.